It's all on my neck, cause I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a rough one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, and my footsteps like the like I'm a turner. Like I'm shit, like I'm a new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the near my friend.
Bestie, I just my friend told her catch me. She so precious. Might not again, she too messy. No flex. Rose gold ornaments. Drop 210, car came with no 10. Got a you the door, you can hop in front of tip. Born 9 in the vent, like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses in a granted immunity, still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ox played. Then they still got I done, but they still ain't. Reason I use my line is cause she no cap.
I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells. Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one. And it's the Hawks to start out. Murray scanning the floor. Up top, Capella. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Now here is Smith. He takes it in. Pass to Davis. Over Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Collins.
First team foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Now here's Murray. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Out to the wing. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Smith. Gets up a three. And Matisse Thybulle gets the three. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's Peterson. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Here he goes. Oh!
Yes. Goodness. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Murray. Over Thybulle. Count that one.
DeJounte Murray.
Explosive athleticism. Murray usually showing it with the ball in his hands, but he can also just go get it.
Here's Smith. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. That one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the Hawks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Smith, no luck.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Murray. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan, and Coach mentioned Anthony Davis's mobility as a factor as well. He said anytime you've got a big man who can move as well as Davis, it poses some issues. You got to come up with a creative approach on D to deal with that combination of size and speed. Coach told me, though, Kevin, as tough as it is to face Davis, it makes his job and the challenge that much more fun. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Middleton. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. On deep, Collins.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Here's Peterson. And they recover it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
That's a three-pointer.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And so Murray nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, Walker. Tries the spin move. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Middleton outside. good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And this is something Middleton's improved over time, converting through contact.
Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Murray, no good.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Look at that.
Nice. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
In the corner, Harden. Just 4 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Walker. And finished off by Walker.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
That's his first.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul.
Third team foul.
That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the
Pass
Hawks.
to Len. And the dunk by Len.
Alex Len.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The assist from James.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Second shot opportunity. No good that time.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Knicks.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
76ers foul.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Now, here is Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
And this sort of
awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Here's Walker. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Outside, Walker. Harden outside. Down low. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game, DeAndre Jordan, doing what he does best.
They retain possession. Walker in the corner. From past the arc. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the ball.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Len, and Jordan sends it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capability.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Peterson. Second chance effort to the left wing. The high post shot. Here's Najee. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the 76ers lead by 16. Here's Hampton driving to the basket. And the dunk by Hampton.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. For three, Smith. That shot off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The shake. Drives to the hoop. Hampton misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Now Smith. 5 points in the game.
Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday.
Over Hampton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 14.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Najee. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Smith. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Collins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 7 points in the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And there's the drive. And Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
And so it's the Philadelphia. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Smith. He's got 10. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 12.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Murray outside. On the wing, Holiday. Thibault with the ball. Shoots the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Murray right side. And here's Collins. A steal. And here comes the break. For three, Smith. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside Holiday. And that time, also a missed shot. Philadelphia leading by 23.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible. To rattle.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Goes back up. Capella trying to free himself up. Off the left rim and out. And it's Thibault in the corner. Davis down low. Over Collins. And it's Davis missing.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
76
and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Here's Smith with the drive, and Smith with the stuff.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Tries the spin move. Inside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. On deep. Not going to go that time. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Pass to Peterson. Goes up the baseline. That one misses. It's his fifth miss. He's made 4 baskets. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted.
That's 7 points for Drew Holiday.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Nice shot by Smith.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Murray. And Thibault sends it back. Smith outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on B and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Fires the 3. That shot off.
76.
So Atlanta will take it the other way.
That's his first.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Murray.
DeJounte Murray.
And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Here's Walker. Driving the lane. Here's Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards paying dividends.
So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Here's Holiday. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Harden bounce pass. And the rejection by Collins. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Takes it off the glass.
DeJounte Murray.
Murray's got 15.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hawks ball. Coming out to the floor for the Hawks.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. 2 on the clock.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Right now, it's your Sixers 10 team.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Hawks trail by 21. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Here's Walker. Takes it inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Alex Len picks one up.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
He hits both from the stripe. And Atlanta has possession. Now here's Fultz. Got a hand on it. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much. As the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And finished off by Fultz.
And I love the energy from Fultz, an incredibly crafty and creative scorer.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Lets it go from 11.
Philadelphia.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Second team foul.
And Fultz is terrific at drawing contact, especially when he's going up to shoot.
And the 76ers with some changes. Smith surveying the D. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult.
Oh, wow!
He went high.
That was nice. And Fultz is a great dunker. Makes high-octane slams look effortless.
Davis down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
The drive by Smith. Here's Najee. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
That one misses.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And he drives.
Oh! Markelle Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Peterson misses. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And finished off by Fultz.
And you got to admire that explosive burst of Fultz. When he's dribbling the rock, he is ferocious at attacking the D.
Here's Najee. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And finished off by Fultz.
I just love the moves of Fultz. No wasted motion, dribbles with purpose, easily getting to where he wants with the ball.
Smith. It's rebounded by Fultz. Here's Atlanta. Pass to Len. Outside Griffin. And stolen by Thibault. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
A minute 50 left in the game. Into the lane. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Now Len. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Walker.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And he uses the glass on the lane.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Lobbed up there for Collins.
John Collins.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean,
Why stand alone when I stand beside you? There's a light, let it in. Just what it is what it was. Just what it was is what it is. Why stand alone when I stand beside you? There's a light, let it in.
In the building, look at escalator team. Good, I bring life, call me respirator. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. Step up in the building, look at escalator team. Good, I bring life, call me respirator. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah, trying to stay in my lane, but I'm just better than you. Strong too, it just open up your other night when you felt your mind thought, oh no, they callin' Showtime Iggy, always looking spiffy. Shorty want a lot of smoke and mirrors, liars in the scriptures. I keep my circle small like a peephole, something like the voice of the people. Step up in the building, look at